y'all, so this is a drugstore makeup look for school I did, and I'm just warning you in the video, it looks kind of in some places splotchy on my face because of the lighting. It's very strange right now, so I'm trying my best to fix it, but I hope y'all like it, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Hi guys, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna get started for this video. We're just gonna ignore the fact that my hair is wet. But otherwise, I'm going to get started right away to my school makeup, and I'll film an intro later. You probably saw the intro already, so here we go. The first thing you're going to be needing for a full day at school is a primer. I'm going to be using L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base, but if you want a cheaper alternative to this, you can get the Rimmel Fix and Perfect, which works great too, but I just wanted to use this one for this tutorial because it lasts longer. So we're going to be applying a little bit of this. I'm just going to be using my fingers for this part. So apply it to 5 places on your face. And then you can use a brush or you can use your fingers. I'm just going to be using my fingers. Apply it everywhere, like around the edges of your nose. Make sure you get in there, under your eyes, where your concealer is going to be, on your forehead. Everywhere like that. Then we will be using 2 concealers. A Ulta concealer, it's a natural finish concealer, and a Sally Hansen light natural beauty concealer in light Clair. So I'm going to be using this one first and use this under your eyes to cover any eye circles, and just go around right away and put it on your eyelid and blend that out. Just with your finger. You can use a brush if you want to, but obviously if I didn't have that much money to spend on makeup, if I wasn't really a beauty person, I'd probably not have that many brushes that I have right now. So just like that, and then you want to put your concealer around the edges of your nose. So just put that there. This is the lighter concealer, and you want the lighter concealer where it will smooth on better onto your face. Just get everywhere where you might have missed. Then take your heavier concealer, and we're just going to apply that on any blemishes I have on my face at the moment. So we're just going to put a little bit there. For school, a lot of people don't like heavier makeup, but that's why I kind of just use my finger instead of a brush, because a brush can collect a lot of that residue from the concealer. So use your fingers if you can, if you want less of a cakiness. Then for your makeup to stay on all day, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using a foundation, not a tinted moisturizer. So I'm using Stay Matte by Rimmel in the shade 100 Ivory. I'm going to be placing this on a flat brush. You probably can find this, I think Eco Tools makes a brush like this. So you can find it at Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, wherever you go, Ulta. So I'm just applying a little bit like this. Gotta close the cap. And then we're gonna place it again on the 5 places you placed your what is it called? Primer. And then you have to kind of work quickly with this because it does dry to a matte finish. So I'll just be doing this real quick. Make sure you get around the crease of your nose, on your eyelids, and really blend that into the hairline. Make sure your neck is the same color as your face is. Kind of like this. Okay. And you can use your brush and just swivel it in. Use any powder you have. I don't have a drugstore powder, so I'm just going to be using Mary Kay powder. You actually don't need quite a large amount of powder with this matte foundation, but since this would be for an 8-hour period for school, I would probably use a powder anyways, or touch up throughout the day. For bronzer, I'm using Ulta's powder bronzer. Just take this on a little angled brush. Ulta sells these too, and suck in like a fish and just contour your face. Physicians Formula also makes great bronzers if you do not have an Ulta around you, if you want to head out, if you don't want to head out to an Ulta. They're both about the same price, whichever one you choose. Then use Ulta's blush in Cheek Exposed. I'm going to take the brush, tap it, smile to find the apples of your cheeks just below the apples. Apply a little bit of blush and blend that out nicely. Just want to blend the two together. See, there's kind of a line right here. I think it's just the camera picking up some of the light, but kind of like this. And for a highlighter, you can use a highlighter if you want. I'll just be using one of my eyeshadows, my Dream Mousse Shimmer eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply this right here, right beneath my eyes. Kind of like this. Okay, so for school, for your eyes, we're going to use just a neutral color palette that's also from Ulta. It's called Good Girl Eyeshadow Quad. It's very similar to the Estee Lauder eyeshadow quad. These are very comparable eyeshadows to each other. So we're just going to be using this palette. To fill in your brows, I decided I can use the same eyeshadow palette, so I'm taking this color, I don't know, the one in the right lower corner, I guess, and just touching up my brows a bit. Okay, for school you don't want super bold brows, so I just decided to do a lighter color. I'm going to be using a shimmery primer, just a shadow stick from Physicians Formula in the color Up in the Clouds. And just placing this all over my eyelid. Just to give you that base color. And then we are going to take, this color again, and you can mix it a little bit with this one if you want to for a little bit of shimmer. Tap it, and this brush is from Bath & Body Works if you were wondering. I didn't even know they made brushes, but it's called Beautiful by Nature, and just place that on your eyelid. Then you want to take this stone brush I also got from the drugstore. I'm not sure what brand it is because it kind of wiped off, but just take the darker color, mix it in with this one and this one. Just tap that off. We're going to be placing this. Oh, don't worry about the very harsh line. We'll blend that out in a second. And then take your highlighting color, which is the white shimmering one, on top with your fluffy brush. This one's from L'Oreal. And place it as a highlighter. And at the same time, after you're done doing that, you're going to blend all the harsh lines out. So it's not too intense for school, just a nice light smoky eye. Like this. Take any liner you want. I'm going to use L'Oreal's Liner Intense or Linear Intense in Carbon Black. and take it, just wipe it off and line your eyes. Okay, I might be out of frame for this, but I'm going to try to get in the frame. Okay, I got out of frame for the liner, so I'm sorry. You can also line your tight line if you want to with like Almay's Crayon Contour, which is my favorite drugstore eyeliner. Now I'm going to be curling my lashes. I'm using just the Forever 21 ones that are very cheap, and we're just going to use them. They're like $1.80, so you don't have to spend too much on them. I got, for this tutorial, I bought the Double Extend tubing mascara because tubing mascara is basically, I guess, waterproof, but not waterproof. You can take it off with warm water and pressure. So I would definitely use something also with a primer. Okay, so I put my primer on, and now I have to wait for it to dry, and then we're going to tube our lashes. So I'm just going to show you. So that is the eye makeup. It looks a little bit intense, but I guarantee you it's not. I'll take some pictures and place them in somewhere in this video so you can see that the color is just because there's like light here, and I don't know, the light is falling, makes it look weird, but that's that. We just have 3 more products. Any chapstick that you might have, I'm just using the Yankee Candle one. Place it all over your lips. On top, I'm going to be using a pink lipstick. This is Moisture Renew 220 in Pink Chic. I love this lipstick. I've used it to like death. And just place this all over. Pat it on so it's not super hot pink. And if you want, you can add any gloss you like. I'm going to use Lip Smackers Vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. So this is the drugstore makeup look for school. I hope you liked it, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.